guy for the haters.
Oh man. Alright, so Mocha, we gotta talk about your Heat. Big win last night, game 2. Put on that defense. Like I thought at some point in the series this was gonna happen. You know, young team, veteran, kind of a. I don't want to say the Heat are a veteran team per se. They have a veteran player.
They have
in Dwayne Wade and a veteran coach and a vice president that knows when it's time to get down.
Not necessarily an old team, you right, but
everybody else is young on that squad. I mean, from Whiteside to Richardson to Winslow to James Johnson, those are young guys. Dragic, you know,
he's probably
Dragic is probably a little older.
The older guy,
probably
outside
a
of
little
Wade.
older.
Yeah.
Yeah. But that was a great.
You know, it's funny how we just because of Dwayne Wade we think the Heat is an old team. Like, I was really sitting here thinking, before you said that, I was getting ready to say the old team versus the young team.
I had to tear apart that narrative real quick because it's not an old team. It's just you got an old coach, you got a veteran coach, veteran general manager, vice president, whatever, and then you got Dwayne Wade, who is just seems like ageless. At least last night he was.
Well, here's my thinking on this series. And I'll be honest, I didn't watch all of Game 2. I watched Game 1.
Okay. Game 1 was fantastic too.
And how Dwayne Wade had to become
Flash.
Yeah. And for them to win this game.
Yes.
Game 2.
Yep.
That's the narrative of the story. Like Dwayne Wade went back to the old
off the bench.
Off the bench.
Yep.
So
21 in the first half.
So the question is Dwayne Wade going to be able to do that? And Joel Embiid hasn't even been in the lineup yet.
Dwayne Wade can do this 2 more times in this series. I
don't know if he could do it 2 more times in this series.
This series is going 7.
Okay.
In my mind, this series is going 7 because of Dwayne Wade and because of the Heat and the coach, who I think is a pretty good coach, in Spoelstra. Shout out to Kevin Hart for playing the Spike Lee role of the 76ers,
you gotta,
if you will.
You gotta love who this dude is becoming, man.
Oh yeah, man. Oh man, that dude is. Kevin Hart has to be like lit right now.
I really wish that not that Wale doesn't support DC teams, because he does.
Now he was at the Wizards games a few times,
but he's not doing. But he's not doing.
Like he's not doing what Kevin Hart's doing. He's not doing what Drake's doing with Toronto.
But I do remember Wale getting into it with
Drake, right?
I think it was Drake.
Yeah,
on some sports shit, obviously. But I do remember that we need a like a Spike Lee, man. We need a Spike Lee in DC, man.
Yeah, who would that be?
It would be Wale.
Wow, yeah.
It would be Wale.
I guess
I really can't.
I think the problem
is, maybe.
I think the problem is that if you take.
I want to be that guy. That's what I'm going to be that guy real soon.
If you take Drake, Wale, Kevin Hart, and Spike Lee and rank them in order of popularity, how would you rank them?
In popularity?
In popularity.
Drake? No, I'm sorry. Kevin Hart. No, Drake. I put Drake on Kevin Hart.
Okay.
Drake, Kevin Hart, Wale, Spike Lee.
See, I would put Wale last. In
2018?
And the other 3. Yeah.
In 2018?
Yeah, I would.
Nah, I mean, maybe.
I would.
Maybe.
Again, I'm not saying people don't know Wale.
Yeah, obviously you're not saying that.
I'm just talking about when you're looking at those 4 guys. And
I can see your argument as well. I might just be being biased.
Yeah, I think he might be the 4th on that list, and everybody else.
And
Spike will be number 3.
I just need him to be that in DC. Is what I'm saying.
Yeah, no, I hear you. I'm just thinking how much of it would people talk about it the way they talk about Drake being on the sideline in Toronto, or the way they were talking about Kevin Hart.
I think they would. I think they would talk about it if he was doing things like what he was doing with Drake years ago.
Yeah.
Because they was saying his name wrong, and they was calling him totally different people in Toronto.
Oh yeah, I think I remember the play-by-play for Toronto.
Yeah.
Said something to him, and Wale got back at him.
Yeah, right.
I remember that.
So, but then Wale's got like a real big presence in wrestling, and you know.
Oh really?
Yeah, like he goes to wrestling matches. He got this thing called Wale Mania where he does like a little, I think, like concert or something like that.
Oh, okay. That's what's up.
But so that just leaves a space for me to become that guy that's courtside at every Wizards game.
Hey, there you go, man.
Yeah. But getting back to the series, I got the Sixers in 6, man. Dwayne Wade's done it one time.
Yep.
I think he'll do it one more time.
Mm-hmm.
And I think they just outrunning the Heat. I wanted to call them old again. They're not old, but
yeah, they're not old. I just think like the Sixers, they're just young guys that aren't really like superstar guys. But the Sixers have the better talent, and the Sixers can knock down shots from the perimeter.
And Embiid hasn't even got in the game yet. And he on Instagram.
Game 3. He might be there for game 3.
He on Instagram talking about he tired of getting babied.
Yeah.
Like he ready to go.
Yeah.
Like so
I like what the coach said though about just saying, hey, look, he's competitive, he just wants to play.
Yeah, right.
You know.
What else is there to say?
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah. I mean, that's your best player, and then
who's sitting on the bench.
And can nobody stop Embiid?
Not on that team.
And ain't nobody got no answer. I don't think nobody in the East has an answer for Embiid. I really don't.
But for certain, not on that team.
For the Heat, nah.
Yeah.
And Hassan Whiteside, please. I mean, I don't know. I don't know what's going on.
Sorry, Mocha Bella.
I don't know what's going on with that dude, but you can't.
He got his money. That's what happened to that dude. He got his money.
Well, here's the problem, and I like Dario Saric. I like Ilyasova and Marco Bellinelli. I like the 3-point shooting. But in last night's game, and in particular game 1, you cannot be out-rebounded by European players. I hate the sound, racist and all that, but if you're Hassan Whiteside and you're taller than these guys, he's put on a few pounds. Since he got the contract.
Ilyasova ain't no slouch though.
No, he's not.
He ain't no slouch.
He's not. He gonna work. Yeah,
in that paint, he ain't no slouch.
He gonna work. But if you are Hassan Whiteside, you cannot get outworked in the paint, and that's your job. That's where you live.
That's where you get. That's why he got the contract.
Because you can't shoot.
Yeah, that's why he got the contract.
You're not on the perimeter.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. So your only place is in the paint. And you can't suck in the paint. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. If they can't find a way to get this guy going, this series might be over in 6.
I got the Sixers in 6, bro.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. No, that's fair.
What was you said you had it going 7 games?
I had it going 7. I got the Sixers in 7 games. I just think the experience will get them over the hump in the next couple.